Well, good morning and welcome to another edition of First Things First. Today is Wednesday, October the 27th. And again, so glad that you've joined us today and so thankful for what God is doing and what we know that God is going to do. He is wonderful. He is merciful. He is all powerful, and He is the one that we can rely on. And I'm so glad that we have a God that I can depend on and you can depend on today. And no matter what we're going through, no matter what we're facing, we can always go to God. I know He may seem like that He's far away from us at times, but God is never far away from us. He's always there. He's always with us to strengthen us. And I'm glad that He is, and I'm glad that He is God. I was going through a Bible study, just started a Bible study on the names and attributes of God, and it's already been a blessing just to think about who God is today, and we're so thankful for who He is. And um, uh, thankful this morning again that you're with us, and it is cold outside. Got up this morning, come out. It was 34 degrees, I believe it was, at the house, and we hadn't even turned our heat on yet at the house. And I woke up and it was about 63 degrees. Excuse me, 63 degrees inside the house, and I had to turn the heat on this morning, so trying to warm up a little bit, but thankful for what God has blessed us with and what God has given to us. So I hope that you're warm and dry this morning and safe. But this morning, the verse of the day comes from Hebrews 4, verse 12, which says, "For the word of God is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of the soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart." And as we look at this, a lot of times we think about a sword as being something, a weapon that we brandish whenever we're in battle or in war or something. But sometimes the blade that we need is not always in that battle or in that war, but sometimes the blade that we need is in surgery and in healing. And I think about this, and it says that it's quick and powerful and sharper. It's strong and it's sturdy. It's an good enough or more than good enough to do the job with. And if we think about it as being in the hands of a surgeon, we would think of this more like a scalpel, that it was very sharp and able to cut out any imperfections. And if we think about sin as a cancer or disease, and what a doctor would do would go in with precision and cut out those imperfections, cut out that those cancers. And this morning, that's what God does for us, is He goes in with precision, with precise precision, and cuts out all the imperfections if we allow Him to. You know, one thing about having a surgery done is we've got to show up for the surgery, don't we? And we've got to do our part. And a lot of times we uh, try to get away from that. You know, we think, well, we don't need that. We can get by with that without having that. And but today, truly, we need to have that spiritual surgery to cut out the sin, cut out the things. And we don't just do it one time and it gets over with, but this is, it seems like it's a daily thing that we have to do, is we have to come to God and ask for forgiveness and ask for prayer. I think Paul even said that he had to die daily. And if Paul, somebody like him, that traveled for the Lord and won um, countless souls to the Lord, and that suffered for for the cause of Christ and all that he did. If he had to die daily and he had to ask God for forgiveness at times, then who am I to sit and think that I would be anything greater than Paul? Well, I'll tell you right now, I am not, and I need the Lord. I need the strength, and I need that spiritual surgery each and every day that God will clean me up and get me where I need to be at. And He's still working on me. He's still working on you. And as we go through this life, let's allow the Word of God to shape us and get us where we need to be at in our life, and help us to get um, more and more of the imperfections out of us, and allow us to heal up with those perfections, with those things of God, and be blessed because He knows exactly what we need. I got to thinking about it. If we are going to have a surgery done, it's major surgery, especially if we go in, we want to talk to the physician first, don't we? We want to um, go in and we want to know their credentials, his or her credentials. We want to know where they graduated from, or how many times that they have done this surgery that they're going to do to me. If they were going in, to do something with the heart, if they were going to do, say, a bypass or something on me, I would want to know that the doctor that I had done that before, that he had, and the more times that he or she has done that surgery, the more comfortable I am going to be with allowing them to come in and do what they need to do to make me better. And that's the way it is with God today. God has been there an infinite amount of times, this position where you're in, and He knows exactly what to do. He knows how to cut. He knows every possible thing that could happen with your procedure. He has it all planned out, and I'm glad that I've got a God that's not a novice, not somebody that's just a rookie at performing things for you and for me, but He has been there for us time and time again. And if we'll ask anything in His name, according to His will, He will grant it to us. And this morning, if we have that desire to get closer to Him and to move up and do what God would have for us to do, I guarantee He will allow that, and He will bless that in your efforts. So this morning, what we have to do, though, is we have to show up for the surgery, the spiritual surgery. We have to allow Him to cut out what needs to be cut out of our lives and help us to grow in His grace and His knowledge. So today, as we go throughout this day, I hope that the Lord will bless you in a mighty way. I hope that the Lord will strengthen you and cut out whatever it is that's holding you back from getting closer to God, that God will cut that out of your life, and help us to ever uh, get closer and stronger in Him today. So I hope that the Lord will bless you today. Remember that today is Wednesday. It is prayer meeting night. So we're looking forward to a prayer meeting, Bible study. So come out tonight if you're able. The First Free Will Baptist Church of Morrison City, right here in Kingsport, Tennessee. And we'll have our Bible study and time of fellowship, and just see what God would have for each and every one of us to do. So again, hope to see you here tonight. And if not tonight, hope to see you right back here again tomorrow morning for another edition of First Things First. May God bless you, as our prayers. And thank you, Title, for that comment. I appreciate all the comments, and I'm glad that these videos help. May God bless you, is our prayers, all that watch these videos. Hope that the Lord will bless you through the day.